Alrighty. Hello my beautiful darlings and welcome back to Skyrim. So, the reason why we are on this area of the login screen, so to speak, is because I want to go over my loot order. Kind of. And hopefully it's going to help out some of you guys, so I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible. So, first off, the unofficial Skyrim Special Edition mod. And then we got the Legacy of the Dragonborn. Sorry, had to do that. And the reason why I got this is because I watched Leonard Cooper, who also plays a lot of Skyrim, and he was using this and I thought it looked intriguing. Plus I like relics. Plus it also means I get to get into more trouble than normal, so that's why it's on there. Yeah, I'm gonna talk with my hands because now I don't have to concentrate on using this to play with, so to speak. And then I have Beyond Skyrim mod, all of the thingamajigs that goes along with it. And you might find it odd that it's not in the same, that they're not all straight after one another, but there's a reason for that. They actually said so in the description thingy. That's why we don't have that. And then I have a wonderful little mod called More Colorful Critters. And I'm fairly enjoying that because that means not only do we get more little bugs blobbing around and giving you more alchemy ingredients, it also adds more colors to the plants already existing in Skyrim. So a bit more variety, more color. And I like color. Which is weird to say since, yeah. Okay. And then I got a mod for my invisibility spell. Again, thanks to Leonard. Yeah, I thought I might try it out. And then I have one here called Hardwood Castle, and it's a player home, and you can have your family there, spouse, kids, stewards, indigo. And then we got Riverwood Mystical Farm, right? And that is a player home as well, but it's got something a bit more special. So, and I thought it looked cute, so I had to get it. And that one is a performance one, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a tiny bit difficult because I have from Nexus and I have from Betshada and also from Steam. So it gets kind of convoluted. That one I can't remember. And Doc, I did try out the flying thingy. It wasn't for me, but I did try. And then I got KS's hairdos, which gives you multiple hairstyles that are pretty low friendly for Skyrim and also a bit more intriguing. So yeah, we got that. And that is a preset, I think. Looks like it. Oh, that one I do know. That allows me to craft horns to wear as accessories for my characters. It looks kind of rad. And you can enchant them, so. And more enchantments means more what now? More power. Also, then I have ears that I can enchant as well and use on my non-elven characters. So they kind of look like halflings, even though they're not halflings, but yeah. Plus they're kind of cute, so. And again, more elf ears, but those are jewelry, so they look like beautiful earrings that you can get, well, in the alternative community, shall we say, right? So, I think they're awesome. And then we got a patch for Burma to make it run better, and then I got yarn root. So again, more alchemy thingies. And more harvestable plants, which also means small plants that you actually can plant, including tomatoes. And then I got a special elvish female armor. Haven't tried it out yet, but gotta get my smithing skill way up. And of course, CBBE. So I get to customize my characters as much as possible, or as little as possible, depending on which way you look at it. And then race menu, so again, allows me to customize my characters even more. And again, allows to create more customization for my characters. The race menu. And the race menu plugin. And so on. And then I found this baby. Bubblegum pink. Daedric armor. Okay. Which is again wonderful. And one of my favorite things ever. It calls Itsy Tower. Right? Again, not a play home, but it's on a giant, huge, humongous mud crab. Okay? So it's humongous. And again, not a play home. I might have went a tiny bit overboard with the player homes, but honestly, until now, even though my Xbox could handle a lot of things too, right? But not as much as the PC. What are we kidding, right? And then everybody's favorite follower that is not from in-game and who's a bit more housebroken, shall we say, Indigo. And then we have Hotfire Multi-Kit, which is actually kind of a weird name. But essentially, it allows you to adopt more than 2 kids. Since I always felt horrible not being able to give all of the kids who doesn't have decent home, who are living on the streets in Skyrim a home. That you could only do that for 2 of them. So, this way, I get to adopt more than 2. And that is another thing that helps with multiple kids, right? And there's the last bit for Beyond Skyrim, Burma. And then I have bags and pouches that you can craft. But of course you need material to get it, so that's a no-brainer. And then another mod because of Leonard. Wearable lanterns. Which is very useful unless you gotta sneak. Then don't equip it, okay? And cloaks and capes. Why? Because I'm extra. Plus they're kind of cool, so. And then we have this mod called Dover Kinder Close. Because, well, since you get to adopt the kiddos in Skyrim, right? And you give them a wonderful home. But then, there's that many different clothing options for the kids. Not to mention toys. Nada to give for the kids. So, that mod right here provides that for you. So, and another one that gives me backpacks. Those are more like pouches that you can unlock by becoming the Fane in different holes, right? So you can craft those. And then, this is one of my favorites. When I first discovered this one, long time ago, on my Xbox. And then I added to my PC playthrough as well because, well, animals. Gives you a lot of ducks, swans, different harvestable fishies, and so on. And it comes with 2 goats that you can use as companions who literally can carry a shit ton of stuff, which is again quite useful. And that one just adds even more. So and that is a add-on for the houses in Skyrim. So it adds extra containers, basements, and so on in each house. Which, again, should have been there from the get-go, but now we have a mod that essentially gives us extra space. And then gift for the kiddos. Again, should have been there from the beginning, but we gotta we finally got this, so yeah. And then Merchants of Skyrim. This is a mod that it increases the amount of gold that the merchants in Skyrim have. So you essentially get a chance to sell off more goods and get your set worth. Right? Because again, I think that was a bit tricky in the vanilla. So, and also wearing multiple rings. Very handy, especially when you're wearing any enchanted gear. So for instance, if my lip piercing were enchanted, and my nose piercing was enchanted as well. But you only had room for one enchanted jewelry on your person. That would suck, right? So, yeah. And reduced weight of ingredients. Because I normally let my characters become alchemists from the get-go, it's a good way to make item. Plus, when you are diving headfirst into draco infested areas, or there are dragons coming for your head, you're gonna need health potions, and a lot of them. So, reduce weight on the ingredients you may need for your potions. It's a good thing. And then, the stones of betshada. Well, those weird pink stones. Oh, I still remember when we didn't know what to do with those things. But yeah, they essentially attaches a tiny quest marker on them. So you still have to go look for them, but now they are a bit, I wouldn't say easier to find because they're not. But this gives you a little nudge in the right direction, nonetheless, which is very helpful. Before it was like that, right? So, and then we got the beauties of Skyrim, which enhances the textures of every single female character in Skyrim, and custom family homes. Which is again awesome sauce because, you know, it gives you some spells that you can cast so you can move your family to wherever you feel like. So that is kind of cool. And then we have Markart's Botanical Gardens. I really enjoy that, even though I have only found a couple of gardens on my other character, not on this character, but on the other one. Even though I wish the creator of this had maybe tinkered with the loading screens a bit better. The way you find the entry to those gardens, right? Yeah. It's the only bad thing I can say about it, honestly. And then we got the Royal Daedric armor and weapons. And the title says itself, right? So. And then, of course, we got Skyrim Vanity Kit, which includes hair, more makeup color, more war paint colors, more skin tones for every single race, and more scale colors for the Argonians, more fur colors for the Khajiit, and 3 extra dirt colors for all races. So, which is kind of nice. So, that spot I haven't found yet, but it had gardens and sort of Japanese style begonia to the game, which is kind of nice. Not just kind of, is hella nice. And this one is an add-on to the Beyond Skyrim mod that adds in more horses. So, yeah. underwhelming multiple followers. Again, it says itself, right? So, with this, you gotta create some spells, and yeah. That allows you to have multiple followers that you get to command. And then Skyrim fishing. Why wouldn't you? You got the only other way you could get fish in Skyrim otherwise were to dive in there, hope to God you catch something, and some places it could be treacherous doing that, so. And I like fishing, so yeah. And then another player home for Fulgrick. And as you guys can see, it comes with a lot of awesome stuff, including a lot of soil mounts, which again means more space for alchemy ingredients. So and then we have a add-on for the Lakeview Manor that adds a lot of nice, wonderful stuff. Gives me a hot tub, NPCs, outdoor kitchen and dining area, more garden space, alchemy and gardening table. Well, not gardening, enchanting table. I got gardening on my head, okay? And proper lighting, and it's just wonderful. And then I added in a settlement. It's not like a settlement that we know from Fall of War, for sure, but it's a settlement nonetheless. So it's a small settlement in the northwest of Skyrim. So hopefully we will locate that during a playthrough. And then I got Draco's Lakeview Manor upgrade. Which is wonderful, so. And then we got the Dovahkiin Keep. Which includes some questing. Hopefully. And I installed this Khajiit follower besides Indigo because I figured he might want a friend. So I made sure Indigo would get a nice friend. And another upgrade to another one of the Hotfire player homes, of course, again from Draco. And then a mine that you hopefully get to keep. And it's very, very close to Ustengrav. So, and Riverwood, so it's kind of cool. And then a patch that was needed, and a music path patch, so a bit more music. And that is for the college. Kind of revamps the college without disturbing it too much. But it adds a lot of intriguing things there, so I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, but yeah. And last of all, Sky UI. Whoa, that was one hell of a mouthful. But that is the mods I have installed. I don't know if it was helpful, if I talked too much or not, I don't know. But here it is nonetheless. Oh, and I might add Cat's Kingdom at some point too, because there should be more cats in Skyrim. Or should I say there should be more catutes? But yeah, that is everything I have so far in my load order. I don't think I forgot any. If I did forget any, then we would have to revise it and take a look-see again, and which is no problem, we can do that. But that is all, my wonderful darlings, and hopefully it was somewhat helpful, and I will catch you all, well, in the next one. Now, how do we stop this again? Bye now.